Welcome to Troggy Trog's Let's Play Dungeons and Dragons Online, and we are doing part 2 of the Seal of Shan-To-Kor. This is the Cloven-jaw Scourge, Caverns of Shaagh on normal. Ta-da! I'm a Minotaur. Alrighty, so this is next part. So we have to slay 75, I don't know, 75 pieces of moss, I don't know, 75 something. Maybe we have to slay 75 barrels, 75 crates. Then we gotta find Hetman Shaagh. Just to keep this simple, because I'm not sure if we're gonna need a hireling or not. The other one we did, but we'll just bring her in, and we'll just like have her come over here. This is a pretty safe spot for her, way over here. We probably don't need her, but it's worth a shot. Bring her in. If we do need her, it's better to have her now, right? The last time I was like, yeah, it would have been more. It would have been easier if I just pulled in that fighter hireling and had him break that door down. Eventually, I'll be able to get some fireball wands or something. There's a wand actually called the Wand of Blasting. It's a named wand that recharges. And it's really good for like knocking down walls and breaking like big clumps of breakables like barrels and things like that. How's it going over there? Big stop, hurting me. Alright. I'm not detecting anything here. Somebody is throwing something at me though. Alright, let's head over here. We're not sure what's around the corner. Let's check it out. Someone's over there. Let's do a little searchy search first, though. Witch Doctor. I saw the Witch Doctor, and the Witch Doctor said to me, ooh, ee, ooh, Alright, you did, you did. I killed you. Let's see, there's a trap here. That must be one that he sets off, because I'm not detecting that trap. I don't know. Yeah, we won't worry about it. It's not that important, I guess. Like I said, we're getting to a spot where we do need better spot and search items, but just have to make do. So somebody down here must be throwing stuff at us or shooting at us. But before we go down there, let's go over here. I know a trick, see, because otherwise you have to run up and down. That's kind of silly. That's the guy who was throwing stuff at us. Woo! Woo! I was kind of doing some moonwalking there. Something sliding around. Man. I'm so glad we got Featherfall. Because we can do stuff like this. It's just fun. Jump around, I'm gonna plummet to the ground and die. Anyway, this lever here actually opens that up there. It's just a one-time lever kind of thing, but you don't have to do it that way. You can do it the way I did and save a little time.
The hobgoblins have built dwellings here. The area would be reminiscent of a human village, if it weren't for the skulls and spikes protruding from the walls.
Alright. Okay, so we'll just get these guys down the hallway here. I was going to do that, but I keep getting stuck on like little rock ledges and such. There we go. Alrighty. Well, what else is back here? There's certainly someone else back here. Oh yeah. So this is a hobgoblin village. I know it's kind of boring. It's like let's play shoot barrels online. All the stuff we gotta. But you know, it's part of the experience points. I kind of wish breakables weren't in this game. Honestly, I mean, like it's like the game is very close to Dungeons & Dragons rules and it has like a really cool atmospheric kind of feel a lot of the times. But then they just do something silly like that and put breakables in the game. Excuse me. You ugly. Don't hit me. Guess he doesn't like my green hair? Oh. He used to like old Cobalt Chief, but he sell me to hobgobs. Aww. Start to feel for some of these kobolds. Got sold into slavery, I guess. Oh, who's this guy? Let me talk to him. My paw hurt, my back hurt, my head hurt, my tail hurt. Oh yeah, let's make sure we didn't miss any goodies down there. Don't see anything over here. I think there is something up. Yeah, there's something up there. That guy doesn't see me good. I'll go over here and grab this. Oh, I bumped into the side of it and you can go around it. Oh, I did catch it though. See, that's one of the nice thing about Featherfall. You can like jump on the ladders, kind of like almost like fly. Somewhere along the line, I'm going to have to take some more rogue levels just so I can spend some points on like bluff and the other things. Yeah, we don't need it right away, but it's something I'd like to consider trying to get so we can bluff these guys a little bit more easily. I'm just hitting that little bridge there. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. See, breakables remind me of like Mario Brothers or Donkey Kong or something. It's just a very arcadey, kind of thing. It's just, it's like I kind of like. It's one of those things that's kind of wish wasn't in the game. Like Skyrim has barrels, but they're actual storage barrels. You go up and you click them. ESO is basically the same thing. They I'm trying to think if ESO had any kind of breakables. I think ESO was just basically you'd walk up and click a barrel or a crate, and it would tell you if it had contents, and you could loot it or whatever. But yeah, this breakables is such a silly notion. I think kind of juvenile. Because otherwise the game, doesn't feel that video gamey, especially if you could, like, I mean, I like the targeting system, but if you could maybe make it where it was a small little mark, maybe a floaty marker or something, rather than or maybe they just glow a little bit, just a minor bit. Then it would feel like you're, you know, a little bit more immersive. You know, if you don't have all that stuff, kind of, you know, looking at hit points over their heads. You can obviously turn all that stuff off in the UI, but you know, you can't turn off breakables. I mean, they are what they are. And if you want experience points, you kind of have to break breakables, which is a silly. Like I said, it's kind of a silly notion. Like nowhere in Dungeons and Dragons that when I played, and then, you know, the hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of hours I played Dungeons and Dragons, did we ever have breakables?
There seem to be large amounts of activity here. You hear hobgoblin voices not far from you.
And sure, I could like not shoot them, but again, it's experience points and goodies, you know, that come out of them, so we kind of have to. How's it going? How's it going? Just reading their little thing. He's like here and blaming me for the boxes I broke. Now paralysis removal. Again, I think see it gets rid of that. Gets rid of well, maybe not. Gets rid of blinded, confused, dazed, dazzled, deafened, diseased, exhausted, fatigued, cool, insanity, nauseated, and poisoned. It doesn't get rid of paralysis. But what's interesting about paralysis, which I think is basically like hold person, ghoul touch, things like that, is you don't usually think about drinking the potion like that when that happens. At least I don't, because it's kind of rare to get held or paralyzed in this game. A few times it does happen. And you know, players do it to monsters all day long, but it's kind of like not the other way around. So it's rare to, like, you know,
the river canal below is blocked by a locked gate.
To drink a potion to get rid of that. Yeah, I'm gonna just dance over here and keep moving and avoid those guys. Said now this is normal, you know, but my armor class is very, very weak, you know. It's like only like a 20 at best, you know, and I should be getting just lit up right now. This is real pencil and paper, and I was in a dungeon. Whether it's on normal difficulty, I mean, that's another concept too. It's kind of a video game kind of thing. What difficulty do you want to play it on? Well, it's like in pencil and paper, there isn't a difficulty. It's however the DM wants, you know, wants to set that encounter or dungeon up for you. It's, you know, it's his choice, you know. I mean, you could walk into a dungeon and not know the level of the creatures in that dungeon, or there could be generally levels 1 to 3 monsters, and all of a sudden there's a level, you know, 25 dragon at the end of it. You know, that's you know, if you want to set it up the way you want to set it up, that's kind of how it works. There's no, like, in real life there aren't levels to you know, what's, I guess you could say, like, you know, you don't go to this part of town because it's a crime-ridden part of town and it's going to be dangerous, so you stay on the safe side of town or whatever. But, you know, the reality is there's no real safe spot in life, and you kind of have to be prepared for those kind of things, just like in a video game, right? So, I kind of wish they would have made it, you know, things a little bit more, I don't know, a tad more random and chaotic. Not completely, but, you know, just a little bit. That'd be kind of fun. You're walking into a room, there's like a, you know, like a level, you know, CR, like the challenge rating, like CR 25 or 30 or something like that, in a level 5 quest. I guess we did see that a little bit with, like, Whisper Doom. Yeah, you got what came to you, mister. Sneaking up behind me like that. I'm sorry, Kobold, didn't mean to shoot you. And like these kobolds, you can't really. My friend the dragon. It's Kobold. It's like It's got a kind of dystopian, like, kobold society here. That's the same dialogue as that last guy. Oops, that didn't... Oh, they say, oh, they have multiple things, they say. Okay. They're all saying the same thing then. Now we have choices because we figured out all this. With a lever. I guess what we should do is just work our way down here and see what we find, huh? And we'll come back if this is a dead end. And since they all basically are saying the same thing, I can just ignore the kobolds. Acquire River Gate key, slay 3, whatever those are, slay 3, 1 left, and slays. Yeah, this is so funny. Oh, an elemental. This is the first Earth elemental we faced. Now these guys are tough. They are generally tough critters. No, an elite, they're really... I remember when I first played this game, man. Oh, look at that, I got commanded. I needed to do a protection from evil thingy. Let's do that real quick. That'll prevent that from happening. So I'll just... pulling out some Legolas action here. You guys are running up to me like poking in the eyeball with my arrows. Using an arrow as a weapon like that, actually stabbing. It just seems silly, like taking an arrow in your hand and using it as a weapon. I mean, if I guess you didn't have anything, it would sort of work, but it seemed kind of silly. Let's see, there's nothing over there. How many times do you have to it's like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Like, how many times do I have to shoot that barrel? There's the River Gate key. Awesome. We need to get to a shrine, and we know where one is. So, we'll head to it. Because I'm out of speed. I'm out of my speed juice. No more clickies of an expeditious retreat. Actually, I know where another shrine is, so why don't we just go to that one and then we'll come back. It's actually up here. Oh, the lag. It's terrible. I don't know if it's this door or if it's another one, but it's right around here. Yeah. Nice. Ah. Alright, so let's get that going again. Ooh. Good roll again. Sweet. And while we're up here at the top level, we'll just work our way around and check this all out. Take our sniper position up here. See what guys we can get here. Oh, darn. I don't know. You're terrible. And it's like there's not even rolls coming up either. That's what really bothers me. It's like there aren't. I mean, you still don't see the dice rolls popping up at all. It's just like they're a moving target, you can't hit them. I'm like, what? I can lead the target. Oh, dude. Growl all you want, mister. I am looking for things to shoot. Ooh, that guy, that's pretty awesome. I wouldn't have thought they could make it up then. Alright, let's head down here now. Yeah, it's gotta be lag. I mean, that's the only excuse I can think of. Has to be lag. I see poisoning air mushrooms nearby. I tried to use this stone thing. I was pushing the wrong button. I was hitting one of my empty hotbar slots instead of the top one. Alright. Ooh, was it Tales of Valor? And some Bloodstones! Tales of Valor, I'll take that. We gotta return to the river gate. I love that the sleighs are like messed up. What in the world's that about? Like, it's so many. Not all the quests though. Like most of them. Okay, we went down there, so basically it's gotta go across now. Take that, you kobold. Ooh. That's right, forgot about these. Hey, why don't we do that while we're here? Oh, I was going to drink this. Oh, that took a while. Yeah, there's a lot of lag. I will say this though, it is -20 out, and cold does affect internet connections, just like hot, extreme heat does. So because you are dealing with, like I said, physics. You have a fiber optics line and it will contract in the cold and expand in the heat. So if you have like really cold conditions, even though those lines are generally buried underground or on utility poles, whatever might be exposed can be, affected. Okay, let's make sure we're getting everything here. Anything we're missing? Let's look at our map. There's a spot here we haven't been, apparently. Is that the gate down there? It kind of looks like it's that direction, isn't it? Okay, I'm heading down there then. Yeah, that's what it is. I'd hate to miss something and have to run all the way back. Hey, the marksman hit me. So I was a DR, that 4 DR I had on piercing. It negated some of his damage, but it still took some damage. Actually, I want to get this guy here. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Right, so we'll stay on the bottom for now and check this area out. Yeah, Troggy likes the water anyway, right? Oh, look what it is. I don't know if we can level drain this thing. Can we love it? Alright, so that was one of the slay things. One of them. Crypt Moss. Isn't that one of those wafy models from like the 90s, you know, early 2000s? Crypt Moss. Oh no, no. What am I thinking? I'm being silly. Save. Somebody's doing something. Just trying to cast jump on me. I hit that guy. It's fine, I'm shooting at him still. Because I had him targeted. See, it's kind of a new thing for me. I never really used hard targeting that much. Like, rarely. I would Q spam, you know, breakables and stuff, but I would hardly ever hard target an enemy. You know, I would just basically just line of sight everything. Even when I spellcast, that's kind of how I did it. I would just use that target orb and put it on them, and you know, whatever distance they were, I'd fire at it. It was kind of twitchy, but I was pretty good at it. So. I'm hearing a guy right up above me shooting. Alright, we'll get down there here because we cannot fight that way. It's just too much. They got too much cover. Those little pointy fence post things are blocking them. Doom! Fear! I can't do anything without fear. You saved on that, didn't you? Oh, my goodies ran out. Forgot about mine. So all those spells he was casting are kind of like debuffs. They kind of, you know, lower your attack. Yeah, your attack ability, your saves, things like that. Oh, look at the crazy blood grooves on this thing. Oh, we got a potion of cure moderate wounds. What are we doing on inventory? We still got plenty of room. I did put, I think it was the other set of goggles in the bank. We're not using those anymore. Okay. Actually, let's switch that one again. It's funny, I spent like 2,000 plat on the. Keep spamming real quick. On this bow, it was like 1,900 and some change, whatever. And it's nice. I think it'll come in handy when I'm trying to, you know, fight like an orange name that's really tough or something later on. Because we can basically, every time we crit it, we'll level drain it, and maybe we can get like, you know, give it a few negative levels, and it'll make the fight a little easier. But generally, most of these guys take only like 2 hits anyway, so it's kind of like, Switch to my corrosive bow, it hits harder. You get the extra D6, you get a D8 instead of a D6 on the base damage, so it's just doing more damage. The Blade of the Dark Seas. Hmm. I remember this bridge fight being really tough. I was first in this quest. Or the first time I should say the first time I ran on an elite. Because they had all these clerics and they can debuff you and, you know, command you, and I didn't really understand all the mechanics of the game at the time. You know, it was like, okay, how do you prevent this from happening, or what buff do you need here? And, you know, I mean, I just knew to kill the casters, but you know, on elite, it wasn't, you know, back in the day, it wasn't that easy. We didn't have all these, you know, extra goodies. You know, it was our, you know, I'm talking about back in the day when gold was the major currency, platinum was not the cheap currency in the game. That's how long ago I'm talking about. It was pretty tough little fight here, and yeah, I'm hearing it. Oh no. I was like, I'm hearing something, and I slid down into a hole. No. Oh my gosh. I was trying to like land on top of that. Look at that, DDO. I found you a hole in a game that the quest has existed for a long time. This quest has been out forever. Like, alright, let's try something. Just maybe we'll be able to do a jump. I don't think that's gonna do us much good, but no. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Okay, alright. And we're gonna have to do the here we go. We have to do it. There's no other way around it. Man, you're sure you? Yes. They used to have that where you could only do slash command like once a day. I think it's like once an hour or whatever it just said there. But yeah, what the heck? I was hearing this guy shooting, and I'm like, I must kill him, you know. And I was investigating. I wasn't really thinking that there was a spot down there I was going to slide into a hole as I'm jumping off, and I land on the edge of the wall, and I'm going, okay, alright, I landed on the edge of the wall, but why is there a hole behind it? I mean, because obviously you can jump down there. Okay, hopefully it'll be somewhere kind of close. Let's see. Alright, we are kind of close. Okay, so yeah, I jumped off of there, it looks like, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's where I was, down in here. Why in the world would there be a spot you can get stuck in this game like that? In a quest that's just, you know, this isn't like a brand new quest, you know. Anyway. I'm hearing this guy, I'm not seeing him. I'm trying to find him. Let's see. Is he in a wall? Maybe he's stuck in a wall too. He's up here. I'm hearing him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's stuck in there. Dude, are you alright, man? Oh, I had that little target thing for a second. Alright, that's why I got stuck in a... I got stuck in the hole because of that guy. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. I got stuck in that, because of that hobgoblin. I was hearing it and I'm going, why am I not seeing him? Like, I can't target him. You can't, you know, hard target him with the button, you know, targeting cycle, tab target or whatever. It's weird. Yeah, there are some glitches in the game, sadly. Am I going the right way? This doesn't seem right. It seems like I'm going back. Oh yeah, now we're good. Okay. Oh my gosh, I did a slash stuck for a cooked hobgoblin that I couldn't even get targeted. You couldn't fight him even if you wanted to. You know? Now some of those guys that get stuck in the walls like that, you can actually do AoE sometimes, you know, not all the time, but like an ice storm or a whale of the banshee, something like that might actually hit them. But there's not. It's not very often that that happens where something gets stuck in the wall. It does happen occasionally. All right, so let's get our good juice out here because we're gonna need our good juice. Let's see this. Nice. All right. So we're gonna be needing our good juice here in a second. Let's check our goodies here. It didn't give me like a re-entry thing, did it? I'm hoping not. Alright, so we have Onslaught right now. It's funny, I really should get it. I was thinking, like, you know, if my damage, my bow is intelligence based, I really should get some clever items. I really should. There are some buffs that you can get that are 20 minutes now that are, you know, for your different stats. There's I'm kind of hoping that we get that House P favor, House J favor. It's not very important to most players because of ship buffs and
things. This is
things.
Hetman Shaagh's abode. The hobgoblins here seem at once eager to kill you and impressed that you made it this far.
I'm burdened. We're gonna have to use one of these. Alright, we're gonna do some fancy running around here. This is where kiting is. You should start to learn the art of kiting. Woo! How's it going there, Shaagh? How's it going, Shaagh? I'm not the one you're looking for. I wanted to explore the rest of this out real quick before we finish. I like to check things out like that while I'm fighting things, you know, it's kind of my nature, like I'm toying, I'm like playing cat and mouse here. Okay. Again, let's check this side real quick again. Make sure we didn't miss anything. That was actually not too bad. That is a tough fight. Like I said, like this end part of this quest is really rough. It's a pretty interesting throne, huh? Probably get stuck behind it. Oh, there's an invisible little ledge up here. Yeah, you could probably get stuck behind that. Looks like you can. That's just funny to find in there. Okay, there's the notes, right? And then we got the other stuff. That was the quest objective, the notes.
The note reads, "Seal is hidden deep in halls of Shan-To-Kor. Soon we use it to bargain with Bergthrim."
Okay, now we find the entrance to the next quest and continue onward. Again, I want to check my inventory. Looks like we got 14, we got 17 slots. We might just go on to the next one right after this one instead of like back to town. Oh yeah, no, let's see how our damage. We may have some items that are getting worn out. I want to check that real quick. Yeah, this is always something you might want to consider as you're going through quests, because we did take a few hits. Nothing major because we're doing range combat, but okay, so like that's taking a little damage, but overall we're doing pretty good. So we're just going to go on to the next. So we'll go ahead and call her to us and finish this one, and then we'll pick up with the next quest. It starts right here. So cool. Well, thanks for watching.